Whenever you feel that you are truly useless and filled with many imperfections, please take a moment to listen to this ancient story of wisdom. Deep within the walls of a silent ancient temple, there lived a wise monk who carried water every day using 2 large, old ceramic pots. These 2 pots hung on each end of a pole which he carried across his neck, walking a long path from the well to his house. One of the pots was perfect and always delivered a full portion of water at the end of the long walk from the mountain stream. But the other pot had a deep crack, and by the time they reached the monk's house, it was always only half full of water. For 2 full years, this daily routine continued, with the monk delivering only 1.5 pots of water to his humble temple home. The perfect pot was naturally proud of its accomplishments, being perfect for the purpose for which it was created, holding every single drop of water. It felt superior and successful, knowing it fulfilled its duty perfectly without wasting any effort or resources during the long and difficult journey every morning. However, the poor cracked pot was miserable and ashamed of its own imperfection, feeling miserable that it could only accomplish half of what it should. It watched its companion with envy and deep sadness, believing itself to be a complete failure and a heavy burden to the hard-working old monk. After 2 years of what it perceived as a bitter failure, the cracked pot finally spoke to the monk one day by the stone well. The sun was setting, casting long golden shadows across the garden, as the pot prepared to confess its deep shame to the gentle old teacher. "I am ashamed of myself," the pot whispered with a heavy heart, "and I want to apologize to you for my many flaws and failures." The monk looked down kindly and asked why the pot felt such shame. He listened intently as the broken vessel began to explain its sorrow. "Because of my flaw," the pot said, "I leak water all the way back to your house, making you work much harder for very little. You have been so patient with me, but I feel I am just a waste of your time. Why don't you simply replace me now?" The monk smiled warmly and replied softly, "Did you not notice that there were beautiful flowers only on your side of the path we walk?" He invited the crackpot to look back at the trail they had traveled together for so long to see what had actually happened behind them. As they walked back, the pot was amazed to see a vibrant carpet of flowers blooming along the side of the road where it always leaked. These flowers were lush and healthy, drinking in the moisture that the pot had been unknowingly providing every single day for the past 2 years. On the other side of the path, where the perfect pot traveled, the ground remained dry, dusty, and completely devoid of any life or color. "I have always known about your flaw," the monk explained gently, "and I decided to take advantage of it to create something truly beautiful. I planted flower seeds all along your side of the path, knowing that you would water them for me every time we walked home together. Without you being just the way you are, with all your cracks and leaks, these beautiful flowers would never have had the chance to grow. I have been able to gather these blossoms to decorate the altar of the Buddha, bringing fragrance and beauty to this sacred place of worship." The cracked pot realized that its greatest weakness had actually become its greatest gift, contributing something unique that the perfect pot could never achieve. It no longer felt like a failure, but understood that it was part of a larger plan, where every imperfection had a divine and beautiful purpose. Each of us is like that cracked pot. We all have our own unique flaws, our own scars, and our own peculiar ways of leaking. We often spend our lives trying to hide our cracks, feeling ashamed of the things that make us feel less than perfect or incomplete in others' eyes. But it is the cracks we have that make our lives together so very interesting and rewarding, allowing grace to flow through us to others. Our struggles and our vulnerabilities are often the very things that allow us to connect deeply with others and offer them true, heartfelt compassion. In the art of Kintsugi, the broken pieces are joined back with gold, making the object even more beautiful and valuable than it was before. You must learn to accept yourself, not despite your flaws, but including them, for they are the pathways through which your unique light shines out. Remember that in God's great garden, there is a place for every pot, and every crack has the potential to water a beautiful flower. Stop comparing your journey to those who seem perfect, for you do not see the dry, barren earth that often lies beneath their flawless exterior. Your value is not measured by how much water you hold, but by the life you nourish and the beauty you leave behind you. Even in the hardest places, your imperfections can create a miracle, turning a dusty path into a garden of hope for everyone who follows. Let your heart be open, and do not fear the breaking. For a broken heart is a heart that has finally learned how to grow. Every mistake you have made is a seed of wisdom, and every tear you have shed is the water that helps that wisdom to bloom. The world does not need more perfect machines. It needs more souls who are brave enough to be vulnerable and real in their struggles. Cherish your scars, for they are the maps of where you have been, and the proof that you have the strength to heal and continue. When you finally embrace your true self, you will find a freedom that the perfect pot will never know, a freedom to be truly you. Share your story, leaks and all, and watch how it encourages others to stop hiding and start living with their own beautiful, cracked hearts. You are a masterpiece in progress, a unique blend of light and shadow that the universe has crafted with infinite love and specific intention. Nature itself is full of cracks and jagged edges, yet it is through these very irregularities that the most breathtaking landscapes are formed and seen. Release the heavy weight of perfectionism and allow yourself to breathe, knowing that you are already more than enough, just as you are right now. Life is a journey of learning to see the beauty in the brokenness and the sacredness in the simple act of carrying on every day. Like the cracked pot, you have a specific side of the path to water, a specific group of flowers that only you can bring to life. Accept your flaws, for they are the seeds of your greatest contributions to the world and the source of your most profound inner strength. Walk your path with pride, carrying your cracks as badges of honor, for you are creating a trail of beauty wherever you decide to go. The story of the cracked pot is the story of us all. May you find the courage to see the flowers you have grown. You are perfectly imperfect, and that is exactly what the world needs. Be kind to yourself and let your unique beauty flourish and shine. Thank you for being here today with all your beautiful cracks. May you find a life of true peace, acceptance, and endless, blooming inner beauty.